Okay guys, so let's get into the video. So firstly, I am just going to moisturize my face using this L'Oreal Aloe Water, and then I am going to apply the YSL Blur Primer. You guys have heard it all before, so I'm just going to skip that. And then I am going to start applying foundation onto my face. So there are two things I am using here. So one is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 250, and then I am also using a damp beauty blender. So the beauty blender which I am using today is the Beauty Blender by Beauty Blender, but if you guys are looking for a cheaper alternative, I would always recommend the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I always used to use that before, and if you just dampen your beauty blender, whichever one you use, it just makes the whole foundation application so much easier. And then I am going to go in with my Naked Heat palette. And I'm just going to take the colour Low Blow and start applying this into the crease of my eye, just below and just above this. This is my all-time go-to favourite palette for this time of the year. It's just so beautiful, and it's just got those really nice spring summer colours, and I just absolutely love the pigment from this colour as well. And I'm just going to apply this onto my eye. I'm actually using a medium-sized blending brush rather than a crease brush, so I would recommend a crease brush, but for this look I just wanted something a little bit bigger, so I went in with a blending brush. This just made the application so much easier. And then I took an even more fluffier blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out all of that colour. Just make sure the eyeshadow isn't packed on just in one area. I always find that it's so easy just to have your eyeshadow kind of packed on between the crease. And then I went into the palette, and I'm taking the colours Kanin and N Fugo, so I'm just pushing both of those two colours together, and I'm just going to apply both of those colours into my outer corners. So I am literally just taking a bit of each colour and just applying this into the outer corner and taking this towards the inner corner, kind of just in the midway and into the crease, just to give my outer corner and that part of my eye more of a kind of smokier look, especially on a day like this where you're going to prom. It's nice to kind of have that smoky look going on, but rather than your typical kind of dark black typical smoky eye that we go for, we're going to go for something fiery and something very spring summery. So we're going to go for this lovely kind of cool tones brown smoky look which we are doing today. And I'm just taking this on a crease brush and just using that, and then I went ahead and blended all of that out. And now to just give my eye some sparkle, especially for prom, I'm going to be using the colour Lumbre. So I'm just going to take Lumbre, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm just going to take that onto this brush. Like I said, my brushes were dirty, so I'm just using this kind of a temporary brush which I use on clients. But I'm just going to apply this on top of my lid and just push this onto my skin. And then there you go guys, that was kind of the eyeshadow part of the eyes finished. And then just taking my all-time favorite, I am using the NYX liquid liner, and this is a matte liner. I absolutely love using a liquid liner rather than one of those pen liners now, so this has become one of my kind of favorites. But I'm just going to apply this onto my eye, and I'm just going to create my usual winged liner. Also, let me know guys if you guys are interested in seeing how I apply my liner. I will definitely love to create one of those looks for you guys as well, just to show you guys how to put on basic liquid liner. But then I'm just going to go ahead and apply this onto my other eye. I actually did my eyebrows off camera for this look, just because I feel like you guys have seen me apply my eyebrows so many times. And then I went in with my Maybelline mascara, and recently I have been applying mascara. Usually I used to always skip this step because I literally had no lashes. So anyone getting lash extensions, I have mentioned lash extensions in my previous videos, but that is one thing to watch out for. When you do get rid of your lashes, it can usually give you a fallout of your natural lashes. So now I finally feel like they have grown back and I can apply some mascara. So I am just applying my mascara. And then taking this concealer, this one is for Makeup Revolution, and this is in C6. I've actually gone lighter for my concealer just to really kind of brighten up my eyes. I just feel like my eyes always feel so dark and shadowy, so I really wanted to brighten them up. So I'm just using this concealer by Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to conceal in my normal areas, so that's under the eyes, on my forehead, on my nose, and today I also went and applied some on my upper lip as well. And this is where you guys will really notice that using a damp beauty blender really works, especially when you are going to start blending out your concealer. I feel like if your concealer is a little bit on the drier side, something like Makeup Revolution, I feel like if you have a damped beauty blender, it's so easy to blend the entire thing out. But if you feel like your concealer is drying up a little bit quicker than what you want, then I would always recommend using like a Fix Plus spray or even water in a spray bottle and just spray that onto your face and then go ahead and blend it out, because the worst thing is you don't want to blend out something that's completely dry on your face. And then I go in with my all-time favorite, my Never Let Me Down Ride or Die Kat Von D Lock-It powder. I would go to this at any time. This causes me no flashback photography at all, which is something you must think about, especially if you are going to a prom where you're going to be taking loads of pictures. You feel like there's going to be kind of like disco light things going on, kind of like a club, anywhere, a night out. You'd never want flashback photography, so this never lets me down. So I'm just going to use this concealer brush by Morphe, and I'm literally just applying this wherever I have it concealed. And then I'm also just going to apply this just below my cheekbones to really kind of enhance and really make my face look sleek and contoured. So I'm just going to apply some over here and just basically bake my face like it's never been baked before. And then using my favorite Hoola Original, I'm just going to apply this onto my cheeks and just on my jawline as well. I feel like this is the perfect kind of a bronzer. I don't cream contour, I always just a powder contour. So I'm just literally going to take this and contour. And as you guys can see, the powder just below the cheekbones really make your contour come out a little bit more and really push out that bronzer and really gives it that shine. And then just using a flat brush, I am just going to kind of push this into my face / sweep it away. So I'm just going to drag this all down my neck as well. And then just using this blusher here by Bourjois. I actually don't know the name because I've had it for so long. The name has actually come off. I apologize. We'll get some new ones. Bear with me, guys. But I'm just going to take this onto a blusher brush and just start applying this into my cheeks, just above the contour and just on the highs. Just kind of making sure that the blusher and the bronzer are kind of blending in together. So I'm just going to make sure that it's just next to each other, just so both really blend in and my cheeks look like they're sleek naturally, even though it's been contoured. And then I will be taking this Huda Beauty contour palette in Golden Sands. I haven't used this for several months, so I thought I am going to take this out. And then I kind of try to use some of the cream highlight, but because it's been such a long time since I've used cream highlight, I went in with the powder highlight, and I'm just going to start applying this onto the highs of my cheeks and really start to highlight my cheeks. I love a good highlighter, and especially around this time, around spring, summertime, I feel like the more wet you look and it just gives you that beautiful glow. I then went in with this small brush, and I'm just going to put an exclamation mark onto my nose and just to highlight my nose as well. And like I said, I am really giving myself that wet look. I am applying some above my eyebrows and just everywhere to really make myself look super glowy. I then went in and outlined my lips, and I'm just using the Kiko lip liner in 531. This is part of their precision lip liners, and they are my kind of go-to favorite lip liners. And then I applied the liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors in Truffle. I absolutely love Dose of Colors lipsticks. I just find if you guys are going out on a night out or something, these will never let you down. At the moment, they are my favorite go-to liquid lipsticks, so highly recommended. And this combo goes really well as well. So I'm just going to apply this onto my lips, and at the moment it looks wet, but girls, wait for it to dry, and honestly, this lip combo is amazing. I then went ahead and applied some lashes off camera, and I'm just going to set all of my makeup with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. But that is it, guys. This is the final prom look. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's look, and don't forget, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, then hit the subscribe button down below, and also hit the notification bell so every time I upload a new video you guys are made aware. But that is it, guys, and hopefully I will see every single one of you in my next one. Bye, guys.